Hello, Body's the best for UK here, and happy birthday to me. I've turned 40. I can't believe the years have gone by. But yet, so today I'm going to do something slightly different with Panasonic 3DO Game a Day. I'm going to review a demo disc, just because it's a special edition. Sorry, a special occasion, my birthday. So I've been to the pub, I've had a few JDs and Cokes and a bottle of wine, and let's do Game a Day. So this is what I'm going to do here. So let's have a look at this special video. So today we wait for it to load. So this is on the Panasonic 3DO. We've got a demo disc in. It's like a sort of promotional disc for the 3DO at the time. So we just wait for it to load. Hopefully it will come on in a minute if all goes to plan. So we just wait. Okay, we've got some sound here. Here we go. So experience 3DO. Look at this. This is like proper 90s in it. So there's a 3DO logo coming into play now. Who's about that? So this is
Welcome to the 3DO experience. To see a preview, move the arrow to one of the 10 TV channel buttons on this screen and press the A button on your keypad. To leave the preview at any time and return to this screen, press the stop button on your keypad. Now choose your first preview and enter the 3DO experience.
So just like you said, that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of these in this video. So we've got 10 games here. As you can see, they're all demos of games. So let's go through them. We've got Dragon's Lair. That's obviously a coin-up conversion. We've got, what's that? Draxons Revenge. Draxons Revenge, yeah. And Gridders. The Horde. Orion Off-Road. Pebble Beach Golf Links. Sewer Shark. Total Eclipse. Way of the Warrior. And it just goes back to that. So let's go through them all. So let's try Dragon's Lair first of all. Let's see what we got on this one. So how do you select? There we go. This is definitely based on the original coin-up machine.
You become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.
Start the game and see what we got. Okay, so this is like a sort of move in the right time sort of game. Oh, you fuck! I'm dead already. Right, let's try this again. So lives 4. Dragon's Lair. Here we go. Hey, I'm not moving. Okay, let's try this again. It might be like I'm not sure if it's the directional controls or if it's the Oh you fuck. So even though it felt impressive back in the day, I don't think these full motion video based arcade machines were all that good, to be honest. They looked impressive with the cartoon and stuff, but I don't think they was very fun to play. At least is what I can work out. No, I'm just dying every time. It's not even responded to the controls, but yeah, it would have been impressive to see that on the Panasonic 3DO back in the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the emulator now, and we're going to the next game. So I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. I've just been to the pub, so don't mind me. I had a nice carvery and shit. So yeah, okay, so 4 minutes into the video, let's try the next game. So let's try Draxons Revenge this time.
The most diabolical tyrant in the galaxy has his sights set on Earth. Gear Draxon, supreme overlord of the Arcturan Empire, is mobilizing for a massive invasion into the heart of the Terran Confederation. You must pilot the Raven through the Arcturan warp links and eliminate Gear Draxon's evasion force before it can attack. A suicide mission? Perhaps. But it is the Earth's only hope.
So there it is. Stellar 7's Draxons Revenge. Let's start the game and see what we've got on this one. So the game loads up nicely. These are all demos. Ooh, cool. This sort of reminds me of Battlezone on the Atari 2600 or the Atari arcade machines. It's gone very dull, isn't it? Nice music in the background. Why is it gone all dark? Maybe it's a dark game. Maybe we're playing in the night. Right, let's destroy these rocks here. And we'll continue on. I have some of that. Can't see much on the game. That's it. It's gone a bit lighter now. I'm not sure why it was all dull. Maybe it goes through night and day cycles. I'm not sure. Music's good, isn't it? It's like you can definitely tell it's streamed from the CD. Right, okay, let's try and get these guys here. What's this? Some sort of tree. Where's all the baddies? I'm seeing trees and shit and trees and shit. There we go. I've just destroyed one. Okay, that was a time limited demo. So let's try gridders. It just exited randomly. I don't know if that was because it was a time limited demo. So this is coming 1994. Tetragon. So let's try gridders. We've got some sort of hypnosis of the controls. Okay. So here's our character here, and we've got a sort of... Oh shit, what are all these blocks and shit? Can I move them? What is going on? I'm not quite sure on this one. I think I reviewed this one last year, didn't I? In my May 21 3DO game today, I'm not sure. Oh shit! The blocks are coming to get me. Why is a strong man, isn't he? Oh! I just got squished. And again. Whoa. So interesting concept. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, to be honest. But yeah, I haven't read any controls or instructions or anything. So there's nice music in the game and nice like rotating block effects and stuff as well. He looks like a dude. He looks like someone from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Right, okay, let's get this block here. Oh, you fuck. Oh shit. So them ones don't seem to squish you, but these ones do. I have no idea what's going on. So number 4 is the Horde. Let's have a look at this. So this one's Toys for Bob 1993-1994 3DO company. So I'm not sure what the Horde's all about, so let's go for a new game.
His Majesty Mela, the King's High Chancellor. His Majesty has asked that I give you this deed to the Shimto Plains.
I do apologise about the skipping and stuff. It's an emulator issue. Let's just skip past the formation video. Emulators sometimes don't do that well with formation videos, so you could see some these later 32-bit consoles. Okay, so we're into what's this? Shimto playing. What does that say? Z Power. Shimto Plains. Okay, so this seems to be some sort of like SimCity clone or like some sort of civilization game where you got to build terrain and stuff. So the next one is Orion Off-Road. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, that one's not working, so unfortunately I can't show it. Let's try it again. No, this video isn't being as successful as I wanted it to be. Orion Off-Road is not starting. So let's go for True Golf Classics Pebble Beach. At least this one's working. GE Soft. At least this one's working, because that's the problem with emulation. You don't know what you're going to get. I haven't got a real Panasonic 3DO, so I couldn't do it perfectly. This is using RetroArch and the famous Opera core for Panasonic 3DO, if you want to know. So we've got some sort of like very 90s golf flyby here. Yeah, that's definitely very 90s, isn't it? I don't know why, it reminds me of Baywatch. I'm not sure why. Nothing to do with Baywatch, but it does remind me of it. Very 90s. So let's start the game. How do you start? Can you skip this? Or is this just a rolling demo where you just get to watch the video? I'm not sure. I can't seem to skip it. Nope, none of the controls are working to skip. There it is, licensed by Pebble Beach Company. True Golf Classics, 1994. So that must have been really cool in 1994. So on to hole 18.
Par 5. Back tees, 548 yards. Middle tees, 538 yards.
Can we just get into the game?
Here is one of the greatest finishing holes in golf. A slender ribbon of fairway curling around rocky crags and a seawall, ending with a green flanked by bunkers and tucked in a few feet from the sea.
So I got a please write message. So maybe it's not running them, and maybe we can actually play the game. Oh, we're in. So I'm on the 18th hole. Oh, cool. So okay, so head or control. So we've got this meter here that moves left and right. See that red bit there? Do I press this? Huh? No, what's going on? So yeah, can you please give me my club? Yeah, there we go. Right. I'll completely miss that. Yeah, shot is 0 yards. So yeah, not a bad looking golf game actually. I mean, I think you would have been happy with this back in the day. I'm playing against other people, and I can see some computer generated people, like sort of characters and stuff. So yeah, that's enough of Pebbleball Golf. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, the next one on the list is Sewer Shark. So let's have a look at this one. So these are all demos, previews, etc. Don't forget. So this is Sewer Shark. There it is, Sewer Shark. So just like many the early CD-based titles, you're going to get some full motion video content. I mean, 1993 or whatever this come out, you have to admit this would have been pretty impressive if you was used to computers like the SNES, Mega Drive. Sorry, they're not computers really, they're consoles, but yeah, Amiga, etc. You would have been quite impressed with this, wouldn't you? In 1993.
The critters at 6, 3, 12.
Basically, what they did was they did all the rendering like with cameras and stuff, like proper movie style, and then they just added the sprites on top, which is quite a common occurrence back in the early days of the CD-based systems, and also the Laserdisc sort of arcade machines, etc. And it was really impressive, to be honest. I mean, even though it was quite linear gameplay, I think you would have been like sort of happy back then. It looks a bit crap now, but back then you wouldn't have cared about the linear gameplay. I think you would have just loved the fact that it's like realistic looking environments on your game, sort of thing. I mean, Mad Dog McCree was another example of that. So what do you think of Sewer Shark? You control this cursor, like this target, and you just shoot the sprites and stuff on screen, whilst pre-rendered actual video footage goes past. So it's like a mix-up of them both. It's really quite a clever technique actually, I think. And yeah, a lot of Panasonic 3DO and early systems use this technique. So let's have a look at the next one. So yeah, you don't get much seconds on each game. So let's have a look at Total Eclipse. So Total Eclipse was a bit different because it was using actual graphics this time instead of the pre-rendered full motion video. And this really showed what the Panasonic 3DO was capable of, sort of like polygon based graphics. Reminds me of a Jaguar game called Cybermorph. I'm not sure why, because it's not quite the same game, but Obviously it's not the same game because it's not the same game, but it doesn't play the same as Cybermorph on the Jaguar that much, because this is more linear. This is more like Star Fox than Cybermorph. Cybermorph is 3D rotating, where this is on a set path. But even so, this game does seem to remind me of Cybermorph on the Jaguar. I'm not sure why. So yeah, you got some excellent graphics, some quite flat looking polygons, but for the time, having the sort of texture map polygons would have been really cool, especially when this Panasonic 3DO system was actually released. I mean, it's not a brilliant game, but it looks impressive for the age it came out. I mean, if you used to like sort of horizontal or vertical shooters with just sprite layouts, this would have blown your mind. I think back in 1991 or whenever it came out, 1992, 1993, I think games like this in a home would have blown your mind. The Panasonic 3DO sadly was very expensive at the time. You're probably looking at about £2,000 in today's money, and I think that's why they never really succeeded. But it was way ahead of its time. So shoot these baddies and stuff. And there we go, there's the level complete. Now as you can see in this like sort of indoor section, it looks really impressive still. I mean this just looks like something that would be on the PlayStation, not on the 3DO. I know it came out on the PlayStation, but yeah, on a console as old as the 3DO, it just looks impressive. There's our time limit exceeded. So let's have a look at the next one. So we got Way of the Warrior next. So let's have a look at that one. So prepare to find a way this summer. Oh, this is a non-playable. Oh, this is by Naughty Dog. This is by the same developers who made Crash Bandicoot. Okay, even though this is a non-playable demo, it looks quite crap. It looks too fast and it looks quite crap. It doesn't even look like a good game. I mean, isn't the non-playable demos like they try and sell you the product? This actually doesn't seem that good. It seems like a very dodgy looking fighting game, to be honest. I don't know if my emulator's speeding it up because it looks really fast. Maybe my emulator's speeding it up, I'm not quite sure. There's no music in game, which I don't like. I always like a bit of music in the game, especially a fighting game. I think if it runs like this on the actual hardware, and this is what I would have saw on that promotional disc, I don't think I would have been like that interested in buying it in the day. So yeah, is that the end of that? So we've got 10 huge digitized characters, each with over 70 of moves. Specials, grabs, close, taunts, super specials, terminating moves and level specific fatalities. 2 rendered 3D boss characters, is that all? 14 power. Don't give us enough time to read that. I couldn't have read all that in that time. So we've got list of available characters on number 10. I'm not sure what that does. Sorry, available titles. So we got some list of games here. So have a look, see what you want me to do. So we've got Dragon's Lair by Readysoft, Escape from Monster Manor by Electronic Arts, Mad Dog McCree, Who Shot Johnny Rock by American Laser Games Incorporated, Super Wing Commander by Origin Systems, Mega Race by the Software Toolworks, Sure Shark by Digital Pictures, Out of This World by Interplay Productions, that's also known as Another World, Edutainment, Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise, Fatty Bear's Fun Pack, Pop Pop Goes to the Boom, Pop Pop Joins the Parade, Pop Pop's Fun Pack by Humongous Entertainment, Shell Duvall's It's a Bird Life by Sanctuary Woods, the San Diego Zoo presents The Animals by the Software Toolworks Incorporated, 20th Century Give Me a Chance Video Almanac Oceans Below by Software Toolworks Inc., Mathematics by Alice Interactive Inc., Interactive Movies, Night Trap by Digital Pictures, Jurassic Park Interactive by Jurassic Park Interactive by Universal Interactive Studios, Family Entertainment, Twisted the Game Show by Electronic Arts, Dennis Miller, That's News to Me by Sanctuary Woods, Sid Meier's CPU Bash by Microphone Software Incorporated, Two Time in a Classroom by Video Act 5, Woody Woodpecker Volume 1, 2 and 3 by MCA Universal Home Video, Cowboy Casino, ESPN Step Aerobics by Intermedia Sports Incorporated. Sports, John Madden Football by Electronic Arts. Give me a breath. True Golf Classics, Pedal Beach Golf Links by Panasonic. ESPN Baseball Hitting, ESPN Golf Lower Your Score with Tom Kite's Shot Making by Intermedia Sports Incorporated. Simulation, Crash and Burn, Total Eclipse by Crystal Dynamics Incorporated. Stellar 7, Draxons Revenge by Dynamics. The Live Stage by Panasonic. Microcosm by Psygnosis Limited. Strategy and Puzzle, The Incredible Machine by Dynamics Incorporated. Battle Chess by Interplay Productions Incorporated. Lemmings by Psygnosis Limited. The Horde by Crystal Dynamics Incorporated. Gridders by Tetragon. So if you want me to review any of them that I haven't already, just let me know in the comments, and I couldn't read them out in time. Anyway, as in terms of this sort of showcase demo disc, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. It's a shame I couldn't get Game 5 to work, but yeah, that's probably just an emulator issue. So thank you for watching. I'm going to have a glass of wine now, and